Hello everyone, it's Brendra, your chemistry teacher, and today I am in front of you with a new topic, that is assertion and reason. These are assertion and reason. Actually, these are the questions that are asked in your board examination, in 10th board as well as in class 12th board. So today I will explain you that how can you attempt such type of questions. So first of all, before coming to the questions, let us explain what is assertion and what is reason. So see here, actually what is assertion? Assertion means this is a statement, a fact we can say about something. So assertion means a statement, and reason. Reason means explanation. This is the explanation of that particular statement. So we can say assertion means it's a statement, and for reason we can say that this is the explanation of the statement. Now see, if statement is correct, statement can be right, it can be correct statement. Now we can say that now statement can be correct or it can be incorrect. Similarly, reason can be the explanation, can be related to statement, or not related to statement. So see here, in this way we can say that statement can be correct or statement can be incorrect. Similarly, explanation can be related to this correct statement or it can be related to correct statement. So in this way, now 4 options we are getting. Now see the options. What option we are getting? Now see, if statement is correct, now I am writing here this is statement. Now statement B, this is represented by A and reason is represented by R. So this is A and this is R. So first option, now we can say option 1. What can be the option 1? Statement can be correct. So it can be correct and reason can be the explanation of that statement. So this can be the explanation, can be correct. Okay, and this explanation should be related to this statement. Then if both are correct, assertion is correct and reason is correct, and reason is the correct explanation of that particular statement, then option 1 or we can say A. We can tick on the option A. Okay, now see, in second case, now for option B, what will be the option B now? Option 2 or B, what will be the B option? Statement can be correct, but it cannot be related or it should not be the correct explanation of the statement, or we can say incorrect. It can be correct and reason can also be correct. But here in this case, the reason is related with the statement. But here explanation is correct but it is not related explanation not related to statement. Okay, so two options are here now. Option 1, statement is correct and explanation is also correct and explanation is related to statement. Second option, statement is correct and explanation is also correct, but it is not related to the statement. And third option, in option C, this statement is correct. Now statement is correct, but reason or the explanation is incorrect. This is incorrect. Okay, then we will say option C. Now for option D. Now statement is incorrect. Now statement is incorrect and this reason is correct. Then option D. So in this way, in such type of question we have four options A, B, C and D, and according to this we have to opt for the option. Okay, now there are few questions I have written on the board, and according to these questions we will decide which option we should tick. Now this is first question is, here you can see, elevation in boiling point is colligative property. This is assertion. A means assertion. Okay. First of all, so before coming to the question, first of all try to understand that this assertion and reason is related to which chapter. So we can see here, elevation in boiling point is colligative property. We can say now that this chapter is related to solution. Okay, and this statement is totally correct. Elevation in boiling point is a colligative property, everybody knows it. Okay, so we can say that assertion is coming right. So assertion is coming correct, A is correct. We can say now when we are attempting the question, we can do it in this way. Chapter we know. Okay, so elevation in boiling point. So A, assertion is correct. This is correct. And now coming to the reason, elevation in boiling point is directly proportional to molarity. What does it mean? Elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point means delta TB. Okay, this is directly proportional to molarity, means to L. And we know that delta TB, this is equal to KB into L. So reason is also correct. Now for reason we will write this is also correct. Now third thing that we have to find, that whether this reason is related to assertion or not. So what we can see here, because in assertion they are discussing about the elevation in boiling point. Okay, and saying that elevation in boiling point is a colligative property, and colligative property means the property which are related to the molarity or number of moles. And in reason also, elevation in boiling point is directly proportional to molarity. They are talking about the number of moles. That means this reason is correct explanation of assertion. So we will opt for this question. For question 1, our option will be A, because assertion is right and reason is also right, and reason is correct explanation of assertion. Now coming to second question. Second question is, osmotic pressure, then 0.1 m glucose at same temperature. Now again this chapter is also solution. And what the assertion says, we have to find it out whether assertion or the statement is correct or not. So 0.1 ml solution has high osmotic pressure. Now osmotic pressure means pi, and we know that pi is equal to CRT, and CRT means concentration. Okay, so 0.1 ml solution has high osmotic pressure. Why high osmotic pressure? Because the concentration of KCl ions is more. Now why it is more? Because KCl is completely dissociating in the solution. So number of ions of KCl is more. Now coming to the second part. 0.1 m glucose at same temperature. Now this is glucose, C6, H12 and O6. Now we know that KCl is ionic compound and glucose, this is glucose, this is covalent compound. And covalent compound do not dissociate, so there is no dissociation. Now, in glucose there is no free ions, but in KCl there are sufficient number of free ions. So the concentration of KCl will be more than this, even if the molarity is same, even if this is also 0.1 m and this is 0.1. That means assertion is correct. So for this question, this is right. Now coming to second, reason. Now see reason. KCl solution dissociate to produce more number of particles. Now this is already I have shown you here. Reason is already explained here, because KCl is an ionic compound, so it is completely dissociating into potassium ion and Cl ion. That means this is also right. Now third thing that we have to find whether this reason is related to assertion or not. We can see here in both assertion and reason, both are talking about the dissociation of KCl. That means explanation. This reason is the correct explanation of assertion. That means for this option A, the answer will be option A. Now coming to question number 3. Now see question 3. Because before doing such type of question, you have to explain. Okay? You have to understand whether assertion or statement is correct, whether reason or the explanation is correct, and whether they both are connected to each other. Now coming to third question. An ideal solution obeys Henry's law. Now this is our third question. Okay? Now see assertion. What is assertion saying? That an ideal solution obeys Henry's law. We know that ideal solution obeys Raoult's law. That means this is not right, because ideal solution obeys Raoult's law. So statement is correct, incorrect. Now coming to reason. That means in this case, because statement is incorrect, that means assertion is wrong, that means A and B option should not be there. Okay, now we have to find from C and D. So here it is already clear that C is wrong. Okay, your statement is wrong, that means assertion is wrong. And this is now coming to the reason. And ideal solution A and B interaction are similar to AB interaction. So this is ideal solution. And in ideal solution, what is the explanation? That AA interaction and BB interaction is similar to A and B interaction. Now what is A interaction and B? A means we can say solvent. Solvent and solvent interaction. And B means solute and solute interaction. And AB means solvent and solute interaction. So this is also correct. In ideal solution we know that solvent-solvent interaction and solute-solute interaction is same as the interaction between solvent and solute. So in this case, now we have seen that this is incorrect but this is right. So here we will opt for the option D. The answer of this is D option, because what does D say? That assertion should be wrong and statement should be right. Okay, so there is no need to explanation. Now coming to the fourth. Fourth, here we can say ortho and para nitrophenols can be separated by steam distillation. Now see here. Now this is from your organic chemistry. These three questions were from solution. Now this is from organic. So ortho and para nitrophenols. This is NO group. Okay. So ortho and this is okay. So what he is saying that ortho and para nitrophenols can be separated by steam distillation. Okay. So this means this is possible. Okay, we know that the mixture of ortho and para nitrophenols can be separated by distillation method. So this means that this statement is correct. Okay. So assertion is right. Now coming to reason. Now reason is ortho isomers associate through intermolecular hydrogen bonding, while para isomers associate through intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now what is saying? That ortho isomers are associated. Now what is intermolecular hydrogen bonding? Now see here. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and another is intramolecular hydrogen bond. So intermolecular means when two molecules are connected through hydrogen bonding, two different molecules. And intramolecular hydrogen bonding means when in the same molecules hydrogen bonding is seen. Okay, mean this NO2 and H of this phenol and O from here are connected. And intermolecular means this and this type of connection. Okay, so this is not right. Here we can say that this statement is not correct. Why? Because ortho isomers are associated through intramolecular. Okay, means they can have hydrogen bonding within itself, and para isomers can associate through intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So this is the difference between them. So we can say that this is incorrect. Now this is correct and this is incorrect. So we can opt for the option C. Okay. Now there are two more questions of this. This is of class 10. Now coming to assertion and reasoning type of questions are also asked in your board examination class 10th. Okay, now see here, this is the question, metals are sonorous. Okay, now assertion, we have to find metals are sonorous. Sonorous means when we hit the metal, then it produces sound. Okay, so that means this is right. Assertion is right because metal, if you take copper metal, if you take iron metal, zinc metal, and you try to hit on it, they will produce a sweet sound. Okay, so assertion is right. Now coming to the reason. Reason is when hammered, they break into small pieces. If you take a piece of metal, okay, now we have to see that when hammered, they break into small pieces. Now, this is related to this, actually this explanation is about the metals. Okay, means when hammered, they break into small pieces. This is about the metals. Now, we can say that when metals, this is right. Now, when hammered, they break into small pieces. Okay, we know that even if you hit very hard on the metal surface, they will never break because they are not brittle. Non-metals are brittle, but metals are not brittle. That means this is incorrect. That means the reason is wrong. Now we can say assertion is right, but reason is wrong. So we can opt for the option C. Option will be C. For here, option C is good. Now coming to next question. See here, baking soda creates acidity in the stomach. Okay, baking soda, everybody knows baking soda. We know about the baking soda. Okay, sodium bicarbonate. This is baking soda. And here, what is the assertion? Assertion is that baking soda creates acidity in the stomach. This is not acid, this is base. Okay, so we can say that assertion is incorrect. And now coming to the reason. The reason is baking soda is alkaline. Because now here you can see this is the formula of this baking soda, and we know because this is base and the nature of base is to be alkaline. That means the reason is correct. So assertion is wrong and reason is correct. So this is wrong and this is right. So we will opt for the option D. So here option D is correct. So in this way you can see that we can attempt assertion and reasoning type of questions. Okay, thank you.